Welcome to the City of Bloomington Redevelopment Commission meeting of November.
Recording in progress.
Okay, welcome to the City of Bloomington Redevelopment Commission meeting of November 17th, 2025. We'll start the meeting with a roll call, please.
Sue Scambolari here.
Randy Cassidy here.
John West here.
Deborah Meyerson here. So staff present, please.
Anna Killian Hansen here.
Christina Finley here.
Tammy Caswell hand.
Jessica McClellan, controller.
Anna Dragovich, Economic and Sustainable Development Department.
Jane Coopersmith, Economic and Sustainable Development.
Dana Kerr, legal.
Okay, thank you all. First item on our agenda is the minutes from November 3rd, 2025. Any questions or comments from commissioners? If not, I will entertain a motion.
Move for approval.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And I'm abstaining because I was not present at that meeting. Thank you. So next item on our agenda is examination of claim registers. We have November 7th, 2025. Any questions or comments from commissioners on this claim register? If not, a motion is welcome.
Move approval of the claims register for November 7th, 2025.
Second.
A first and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Next on our agenda is the examination of payroll register, which is October 31st, 2025. Any questions or comments from commissioners on the payroll register? If not, a motion is welcome.
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
Okay,
Second.
A motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. We are now up to our reports from officers.
Hi, I don't have a formal report this evening. I do want to flag for you that the Trades District Hotel will be going to BZA on Thursday night. And so if anybody would like to tune in, feel free to do so.
Thank you. Do we have a legal report?
I have no report, but I'm here for questions if you have them.
Thank you. Treasurer's report?
No treasurer's report, but I'll be reporting to you with the last item on the agenda.
Okay, thank you. And business development update?
Not today, thank you.
Okay, it sounds like unanimous pretty much over there. Okay, so we're on to new business, and first item on our agenda is resolution 25-133, rejecting all bids from the public offering for Hopewell East blocks 1, 2, and 3. Would like to speak to that.
Do you mean do rock, paper, scissors? It doesn't matter.
That's okay. There was, as you know, the public offering for those blocks. The offers that did come in, the bids that did come in, were not ones that would be able to be completed based on limitations of funding and such. And so there also it became apparent that that public offering wasn't necessarily realistic to that project. So there's going to be a change in direction on how to go with that. But one thing that we need to do is just to reject those bids that we received at the public offerings that are in the resolution, and then we can move forward and start evaluating other alternatives for that area.
Any questions or comments from commissioners on resolution 25-133?
Is that a situation where after we take a vote on this, then we'll inform the individuals that did present?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just wondering if there's any updated timeline that might be shared in terms of just for the public to understand where Hopewell East is headed.
I don't know that we have a specific timeline. Of course, we're trying to get all areas of Hopewell going as quickly as possible, and so it's quite the undertaking right now on the south, but we're getting there. I would anticipate having a new offering sometime in 26.
Okay, great, thank you. If there's no other questions or
I
comments.
do have,
Oh, sorry.
kind of follow up on Randy's question. Can I assume that those that made proposals, somebody's been in touch with them, that was last April? So this is not the first time they're hearing something, correct?
I believe so.
Thank you. Anything else? If not, I'll open it for public comment for resolution 25-133. I don't see anything online or in person. I will entertain a motion for this resolution, please.
Move approval of resolution 25-133.
Second.
We've got a first and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Next item on the agenda is resolution 25-134, which is a acknowledgement of extension of feasibility period of the real estate conveyance and project agreement with All-You-In Jew Trades District Hotel LLC for the Redevelopment Commission property located within the Trades District. Who would like to speak to that?
I don't have a whole lot to say except for the feasibility study, or the feasibility period of their offer to purchase expired in December. They are set to go to BZA this week with a targeted plan commission date in January, which means that they need a little bit more time. So they're exercising what was in their offer to purchase, which is an extension of 30 days. So that's what this does. It's just acknowledge that we are extending that to the end of January.
Thank you.
And that's the only thing it does.
Okay. Any questions or comments from commissioners on resolution 25-134?
Just from a procedural standpoint, BZA on Thursday, Plan Commission in January. Is there any other approvals that are gonna be necessary to keep this moving forward from a public standpoint?
My understanding is that we should be okay after plan commission, assuming that they can get through the plan commission. But they're doing a really good job. I will say they've really worked hard to try and meet all of our requirements and timelines. They've been moving very quickly, so a 30-day extension seems completely honorable.
Agree, after Plan Commission, then it can go through the permitting process. Okay, thank you.
Any other questions or comments? If not, I'll open it for public comment. Not seeing anything online or in person. I'll entertain a motion for resolution 25-134.
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'll make a motion to approve as presented for resolution 25-134.
I'll second.
Okay, a first and a second. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Next item on the agenda is resolution 25-135, which is the adoption of the Bloomington Redevelopment Commission's annual spending plan for 2026. And it looks like we have our treasurer here to comment.
Good evening, commissioners. We are presenting to you for the second time the RDC spending plan that has to be approved by the RDC and submitted to the DLGF. And this outlines in very broad categories what the RDC is going to spend money on in the upcoming year. Most of the expenses are in, what's that category called? Most of the expenses are in capital expenditures, and that includes, I believe, over $9 million in bond debt service payments. Oh no, debt payments is up above in A. And capital expenditures, that comes from kind of an estimate of what was spent over the last 2 years in things such as Hopewell, sort of very traditional RDC infrastructure expenses. So that is where the bulk of your spending will come from next year. That's what we're planning on. We did move the Buskirk-Chumley support into the grants and contributions line there. That's the $75,000 plus 15%. Professional expenses and operating expenses, which we usually don't use operating expenses, and other anticipated expenditures is sort of miscellaneous. The details behind all of these numbers are in the packet from the previous meeting. The grant line was the only comment that I got, so we did make that change. Otherwise, everything is exactly the same as it was last meeting. I can take any questions.
Thank you.
Based on this funding, the spending plan, that gives us the adequate flexibility to maneuver in any of these Hopewell or other areas that we have, so we don't have any to come back and realign this spending plan. We have adequate flexibility within this.
You are correct.
Okay.
If we wanted to amend the spending plan, something came up, we would bring the spending plan back to you in the year in which you want to do that spending, and that is completely fine if you ever in the future want to amend a spending plan.
Okay. Is that something that we would then have to present to DLGF in regards to?
And we would just send it up to DLGF. Yep. As soon as you sign it, then we would send it up and we would just continue on our way.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions or comments?
I don't have a question, but I just have a comment. Because we're kind of flying through this is probably for public record. We've spent several meetings and a lot of time working on this, and this is a formality more than anything. It's a culmination of several hours of Reedy's time and our time listening to them make presentations, and so this is it's a good plan, but it didn't just happen tonight.
No.
Very good point. Yes. Yes.
Yes, thank you. There is public record of the previous presentations that would, again, kind of help provide that detail, as mentioned earlier. Okay, well, if there's no further questions or comments from commissioners, I'll invite any public comment. Nothing online or in person. I'd invite a motion, please, on Resolution 25-135.
I'll move approval of 25-135.
Second?
We've got a first and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you. We're now on to business general discussion. Is there anything further that would be useful for the commission to hear or discuss at this point in the agenda?
I don't have anything. Happy to answer any questions, though.
Is there anything we can do to help you guys?
Being here is help enough. Thank you.
Aw.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll invite a motion to adjourn. Got it.
He's doing it again.
I know.
It was a
Okay.
quick thing.
13 minutes. Deborah, you missed the 3-hour meeting.
I know, but I heard there was a 6-minute goal that I did not meet.
There was a 6-minute meeting.
6 minutes?
6-minute meeting that Sue was
Nobody had reports.
commenting on
We
as
had
a
one,
previous
I think,
record.
Wow.
One perfunctory kind of resolution.
Yeah.
to deal with, and that was it.
So we're in the running, but not quite eclipsing
That was
anything.
pretty good. Dang.
Okay, well, thank you all.
Thank you.